All right, today I'm going to show you how to connect the new n8n MCP to Claude. It takes about 2 minutes unless you decide to overthink everything like I did the first time. And quick intro so you know who's talking to you. I'm Aiden from System Prompt AI. If you like automations that quietly work in the background while you look suspiciously productive, go ahead and subscribe so the algorithm does not forget I exist. Now, let us start inside n8n. First step is painfully simple. Check your version, click the notification bell. If you are out of date, hit update, choose the newest stable or beta version, and save changes. The workspace will restart and unlock the new MCP features you can pretend you have been using for weeks. At the time of this recording, the latest version is 1.121.3. I am using a self-hosted version, but this will work on cloud versions as well. Now here is where it gets interesting. n8n introduced something called instance level MCP. This means instead of connecting every workflow one by one like some sort of automation monk, you flip one switch, make one OAuth connection, and every MCP-enabled workflow in your workspace becomes available inside your AI platform. Claude, Perplexity, whichever you like, can see your workflows, trigger them, and act like they own the place. There are a couple more steps you need to know. The next thing you need to do is open your user settings. So go down to your little profile avatar in the bottom left, click it, and then click Settings. You will now see a new tab in the left panel called MCP Access. Go ahead and click that. To enable MCP, all you need to do is turn the toggle on. The main thing we care about here is the server URL. I am going to copy that to the clipboard so we have it ready. Now we can jump over to Claude. Go to Tools, scroll down to Add Connectors, and look for n8n. If it does not appear immediately, just search for it in the search bar. Click the plus sign next to n8n, then paste the server URL you copied a moment ago. Click Continue. You will see a prompt asking permission to grant Claude access to n8n. Click Allow, and that is it. Claude is now officially connected to the n8n MCP. Next, open the workflow you actually want to use. Mine is called Perplexity Research Assistant. Make sure it is active. Click the 3 dots and turn on Enable MCP Access. You'll see a little badge show up, which is basically n8n saying, yes, this workflow is now worthy of being summoned by your AI overlord. Inside the workflow, make sure it starts with a webhook trigger and ends with a webhook response. MCP needs a front door and a back door. Think of it as polite automation. It knocks, it talks, it leaves. Add a short workflow description at the top. Something simple like, use this to perform structured research with Perplexity. Keep it simple. Claude gets confused if you start writing poetry. And because of instance level MCP, every new MCP-enabled workflow you build from now on just appears automatically inside Claude. You do not reconnect anything. It just shows up and acts like it has always been there. Let us run the research workflow so this feels real. Tell Claude, use the n8n MCP to call the Perplexity Research Assistant and research emerging AI tools for creators. Claude will search your workspace like a digital bloodhound, find the workflow, ask for permission like it is meeting your parents, and then send your topic into the webhook. Switch over to n8n and watch the execution run. It grabs your topic, calls Perplexity, organizes the results like a productivity nerd on a mission, and sends everything straight back to Claude. Claude then returns a clean report with summaries, insights, warnings, examples, and links. It feels like having a tiny research team that never complains, never sleeps, and definitely does not need health insurance. Now for the cheat code. Ask Claude to create a system prompt for a new project that automatically calls this Perplexity workflow for any research query. Copy that prompt, create a new project in Claude, paste it in. Suddenly you have a dedicated Perplexity research engine that runs with a single message. And here is the beautiful part. Because of instance level MCP, every new workflow you create and mark as available in MCP will also show up inside that same project. No reconnecting, no extra steps, it just works. That is the real power of MCP. You stay inside your favorite AI tool and your n8n workflows do the heavy lifting. Fast, clean, and honestly pretty fun. And before we wrap up, tell me in the comments what kind of n8n workflows you actually want to build. Maybe it's something brilliant, maybe it's something slightly unhinged. Either way, I genuinely want to see what you come up with. Your ideas usually give me 10 more things to automate. If this helped you, subscribe so you do not miss the next automation that saves you hours and several headaches. I will see you in the next one.